Hello, I'm Alex Morgan and welcome to your Wildcat News.
And I'm Ajani Teeler. A reminder to all of you Wildcats, if you haven't registered for fall 2023 classes, you have until next Wednesday to get that done. The priority registration deadline is April 19th.
In other events happening around campus, UK Recycling has hosted its annual pop-up thrift shop. The event is a partnership with student organizations and activities, the Fashion Crew, and Wildcat Wardrobe. The thrift shop sold a wide range of brand new items including clothing, home goods, and electronics. This is a win-win for both the university and the community as it reduces waste and provides affordable options for shoppers.
My name is Sarah Graves, and I am a Service and Community Engagement intern with the Department of Student Organizations and Activities here at UK. So things like this is so important because obviously it's giving back to the students, because obviously as college students we don't have absorbent amounts of money to be spending on clothes and stuff, but also it promotes sustainability and educates people about thrifting, because buying new clothes all the time isn't necessarily the best thing for the environment. So by doing stuff like this, it educates people about thrift shops so that they can go to thrift shops and instead of going to the mall and buying stuff.
There are a lot of events happening around campus this week.
Here's Samantha Money with more details.
It's Bike Week at the University of Kentucky, and UK Transportation Services have been putting on an event every day. Tomorrow is the Tour de Downtown Art at 5:30 p.m. at the Wildcat Alumni Plaza. On Friday, bicycle trivia happens from 8:30 to 10:30 a.m. outside the plaza between Whitehall and Lafferty Hall. Students who attend 3 or more of this week's events will be entered for a chance to win a $100 bike voucher. National Student Employee Appreciation Week happens every year during the second week of April. To celebrate, UK has events happening every day this week. These include a movie night, free food, and a raffle. For more information and the links to RSVP to these events, go to hr.uk.edu. And finally, the Student Activities Board is hosting a carnival this Sunday, April 16th, for the first time since 2019. The 30-year tradition was put on hold during the pandemic, but is returning to the Kroger Field Orange Lot from noon to 6 p.m. It will feature carnival rides, food, and games. Students, faculty, and staff can attend for free. Back to you, Ajani and Alex.
Today marks day 4 of thousands of professors and staff striking at Rutgers University. The faculty is unhappy with their pay and they are far from being satisfied. The university is saying it will take legal action to force the employees back to work.
"10 days after a shooter killed 6 people in a Nashville elementary school, on Thursday, Tennessee House Republicans expelled 2 Democratic lawmakers for breaking House rules and participating in a gun reform protest on the chamber's floor. The House expelled Representative Justin Jones on a 72-25 vote and Representative Justin Pearson by 69-26. But yesterday, Representative Jones was reinstated by a unanimous vote, and Representative Pearson will be voted on later this week.
On Saturday evening, a 13-year-old boy was responsible for a fatal crash in California. 1 person died and nearly 12 more were injured. The boy had stolen the car and was driving recklessly as police tried to pull him over. The extent of the injuries of the other victims are unknown.
"4 years ago, the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris, France was set to flames. It is now set to reopen in its world-famous doors in December 2024. The attraction averaged 12 million visitors per year. All of the relics were saved from the fire. It is expected to be fully restored by 2025.
Starbucks recently released a new ingredient in their coffee. The olive oil-infused coffee has gotten some unusual feedback. Some customers are stating that they are having to rush to the bathroom after drinking their coffee. Starbucks was expecting this release to be one of the biggest launches in decades.
Archaeologists in Mexico have discovered a 1,000-year-old Mayan stone scoreboard from an ancient soccer-like game. The circular scoreboard is 12 inches in diameter and weighs 88 pounds. The stone is believed to be dated between 800 AD and 900 AD. There's a lot going on in the world of sports.
Asher Diamond is up next with details. We'll be right back.
Hey world, I have a quick message. It's about safe driving. All right, let's go. Anytime you're driving, have the seatbelt buckled tight. Both hands on the wheel and your phone out of sight. When not in your hand, trying to text somebody back. Because if you do, your car might get smacked. The moral of the story, just put your phone down. The people on the road will stay safe and sound. Put your phone down, put your phone down. People on the road will stay safe and sound. Yeah.
The family's visit to the forest inspired a beautiful question. Mother, mother, am I a tree? You tell me to stand tall. You tell me to stay rooted. I think I am a tree. My child, of course you are. But what kind of tree will you be? The kind to hug or the kind to climb? Doesn't matter which you choose, so long as you choose to be a tree that's kind.
Make the forest part of your story at a park near you. Find one at discovertheforest.org.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Hi, I'm Asher Diamond with your Wildcat Sports. The Kentucky football season may be over, but the team has been busy preparing for fall. Samantha Money attended the team's open practice to get a glimpse of what's next in store for the season.
The University of Kentucky football team took to the field for spring practices this month. Since there is no spring game this year due to changing the turf at Kroger Field, this month is crucial for the team and its preparation for the fall.
We got some good work in today, and we'll continue to build on it. So we had a solid week, and we need to really have a great week this week to push forward.
The new season brings new faces, and there are a lot of them. At the first open practice, fans gathered to see Liam Cohen back as the head offensive coordinator, as well as Devin Leary, the new quarterback transfer from NC State. And let's not forget about Ray Davis, Vanderbilt's star running back last season who left Nashville for Lexington. After running drills in a short scrimmage, fans got a glimpse of the team's potential in the fall.
Well, the spring is really about, getting back to the basics, learning how to look, the young guys, learning the playbook, and just getting the basics down. So I feel like through the whole spring ball, even though it's not finished, we've been progressing really good.
Missing out on the practice, however, were a handful of tight ends. Josh Caddis, Jordan Dingle, and Brendan Bates are among the players who have been out for injuries, but Coach Stoops remained hopeful for them.
I don't see any setbacks from anybody that's had the long-term injuries. We got the guys that are out with postseason surgeries, and they're getting better, and we need them out there.
Spring practices wrap up this week, and it won't be that long until fans will be able to see the team in its first game taking on Ball State on September 2nd. In Lexington, I'm Samantha Money with Wildcat News.
Professional soccer has been gaining popularity across the country, and Lexington is no exception. The Lexington Sports Complex was buzzing with entertainment as the new soccer team played their first home match in front of a packed crowd. This new team is part of the National Independent Soccer Association, or NISA, which is dedicated to promoting soccer in the United States. The team is made up of both local and international players, and they have been training hard for this moment. It remains to be seen whether pro soccer will become a permanent fixture in Lexington, but for now, the signs are certainly positive. The 2023 Women's Gymnastics Championships are fast and approaching, and there's a lot of excitement surrounding this year's competition. Kentucky will make an appearance for the second time in program history. They take to the mats tomorrow. Another team to watch out for is UCLA, who are the reigning champions and are hoping to defend their title. Some of the individual gymnasts to watch out for include Maggie Nicholas of Oklahoma, who is a two-time NCAA all-around champion, and Kyla Ross, who is UCLA, who has won multiple Olympic medals. We'll be sure to tune in to see how it all unfolds. The NBA playoffs are just around the corner, and things are heating up as the teams battle for playoff positions. The Atlanta Hawks clinched the 7th seed in the Eastern Conference with a hard-fought victory over the Miami Heat last night. This was a huge win for the Hawks, who have been playing some great basketball recently. They'll now face the Boston Celtics in the first round of the playoffs. The Los Angeles Lakers secured the 7th seed in the Western Conference with a thrilling overtime victory over the Minnesota Timberwolves last night. This was a huge win for the Lakers, who have had a challenging season filled with injuries and setbacks. 38-year-old LeBron James led the way with 30 points, 6 assists, and 10 rebounds. They will now face the Memphis Grizzlies in the first round. The playoffs are sure to be a dogfight this year, with LeBron and Davis joining the Western Conference race. We've got Jokic, we've got Ja, we've got Kevin Durant and Booker, and Kawhi is back. The Splash Brothers are back, and they will be facing Fox and Monk, and boy, those two aren't playing around. That's your Wildcat Sports, and we'll be right back. That's why I wanted to stand. We've got you. Yeah.
Worried about your friend but don't know how to reach out?
You could say how are you or get a fake tattoo. You could ask with an app if it works for you. You could chat with them in VR. It's all good if you think you should check in. Yeah, you should. Whatever gets you talking.
Reach out to a friend about their mental health.
Whatever gets you talking.
Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here.
Wait.
What?
I can't drive.
Why?
I'm high.
Oh.
Now that spring is here, there are a lot of events starting to happen around town.
For example, Thursday Night Live returned to downtown Lexington last week. The annual concert series hosted at the Fifth Third Bank Pavilion in Tandy Park brings together local music and a cuisine in the downtown area. Local band 1985 opened the event and entertained the attendees with the sounds of classic rock. Thursday Night Live will keep rocking every Thursday for the next 27 weeks until October 12th.
Speaking of Thursday nights, this Thursday, Myriad Meadery will be hosting a networking happy hour to show off the new bar and have people come in and meet one another. Myriad focuses on serving mead, and mead is made from honey and is one of the oldest alcoholic drinks in history, dating back to the 7th century BC. Myriad Meadery is at 732 National Avenue, and the networking happy hour is free and will run from 5:30 to 7:30. Participants must be 21 or older.
For you coffee lovers, Coffee Time is a Lexington shop that has started as a roastery 40 years ago and is still going strong. Katie Hall brings us there.
Coffee Times, a coffee and tea store in Lexington, offers a wide variety of in-house roasted coffees. Their menu features a changing roast and many flavors. The shop provides coffee and tea for other coffee shops around Lexington, along with supplying restaurants and the University of Kentucky and their hospitals from their in-house roastery and wholesale business. Ashley Kephart, the store manager, says,
Started Lexington Coffee and Tea, which is our roastery and wholesale business in the back, and it kind of grew from there. She created Coffee Times as the storefront. And then, Third Street stuff was shortly after us. We actually source our roasted coffee to them. So really nice, close combo there. Pretty much, Lexington Coffee and Tea sources to different hospitals, UK, a lot of places in the UK, a lot of offices there. But then also restaurants, a lot of restaurants in Lexington we source coffee to, like Josie's. We also create certain blends, so like Stanley Demos blend.
For 40 years, Lexington Coffee and Tea has provided fair trade beans for those in the Fayette community. They're open Monday through Saturday from 7:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. with coffee, tea, and food all brought through fair trade.
I think Coffee Times is my favorite coffee shop in the city. What about you?
I don't know. I think I'm going to have to go with the underrated, smaller, the human being.
The human being, nice. Well, thank you all for watching Wildcat News today. That's it for your news tonight.
Join us again next week for more. Have a great night.